Good day, everybody. I hope you're having a great Tuesday so far. Jeff, hello. Oliver, hello. Sandrine, hello. It is a special day on Relink. I am excited, and I am fighting my audio today, so I apologize, everybody, if I'm going to be going up and down. But we have, Angus, hello. We have a very special guest today. And for those of you that are new to the community, you may not have met him before, but let's bring him in. We have Tim Say. Hello, Tim.
Hello, how are you?
The worst guest ever. Oh, come on, Tim.
Who
Don't
wrote
beat
that?
yourself
Ban that guy immediately.
up. How are you,
Oh,
Tim?
I'm doing great, thank you very much. It's been a while since I've been on camera. You know, good to be back. I also have the chat open, so I'm seeing all the familiar faces. Oh, that's amazing! Thanks so much for joining in. How great is that?
It's amazing. We have missed you, Tim, and that's kind of one of the big reasons I started the Relink is simply because I want people back. Stuart, hello. Sandrine says, careful, everyone. Tim could that. That is right.
That's right.
Rick, Stuart, hello. So, Tim,
Yes, Shawn.
what is new with you? What have you been up to?
What have I been up to? Well, as you may or may not have seen, we are doing a whole host of things behind the scenes on Adobe Live. Some of you I know, I've seen you in very secret meetings, so I can't really talk about that, unfortunately. But we are doing a lot of cool things behind the scenes, around live streaming, around events, around community leaders. So there's really a whole host of things going on. And of course, I still like to hang out in the Discords from time to time when I have the time and do a bit of streaming behind the scenes. So maybe, hopefully, you will see a show that I will be producing later today on Adobe Live. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. And of course, for the past year, unfortunately, there has been some health issues on my end. So I haven't been doing that much as I wanted to, but I'm getting there. So things are looking good. And I'm really excited to show a different side maybe today that usually I can't really show on Adobe Live. It's very musical.
Musical. Okay.
Yeah.
Tim or Jeff, I see you in there. And let me see if I can get this turned up a little bit on Tim's volume.
Yes. Hello.
Let me know
I'm
if
speaking
that is.
normally. Can you hear me now?
That's one of the issues that I find, and Tim is a pro. Everybody that may not know, Tim is I don't know if your title is the same, but the office manager for Adobe Live, studio manager. And so everything that you see on Behance and YouTube from Adobe Live, so it's one of those things that I am realizing by having guests on how difficult this is.
Yep.
So, yeah,
it's very fun.
It's not easy. I can tell you that right now. Oh my gosh, my audio. This is driving me nuts. Okay.
But you're very kind. Thanks for saying I'm a pro. You wouldn't have gotten this impression if you all have joined us in the 30 minutes before the stream started.
Well, that's kind of when you're in the green room and everybody is going crazy and trying to get things set up. That's better than having it happen live.
That's true. That's true. Well, speaking of behind the scenes, I thought since this is my first time being on a program other than Adobe Live, I could actually show a bit of behind the scenes, what I'm looking at right now, if you're interested, of course. Otherwise,
absolutely
something else.
Yeah, want me to share your screen?
Actually, my camera for now, if I could get a solo scene, I need my close-up, Shawn.
Wrong solo.
Wrong. All right, here we go. Right. So, I hope I can keep my camera. Oh no, Shawn is frozen. What's
Uh-oh.
happening? Well, that was a very good still frame for you. You're back. There you go. Right, so this is what I'm looking at actually. I have a couple of monitors. Usually I'm using them for streaming. Today, of course, Shawn is doing all the hard work, so they're pretty much just sitting around doing nothing. I have some Stream Decks, my graphics tablet, some chocolate. And this is the side which we will be focusing on today, because usually, which you can't see, behind the camera, there's things and stuff. So this is where we will be focusing on our efforts today for a bit. We'll see how far we can go. And yeah, that's what's happening behind, behind the scenes of mine. And there's my teleprompter, which of course I've forgotten to enable for today, because so I can't actually look into the eyes, but that's fine. So that's me. And now I'm gonna switch back to, with one hand, there we go, my face.
That's impressive, Tim.
Thank you.
That's so everybody, today I was waiting for the chance that Tim would do some type of audio. I've been trying to set up my stream so we can get audio in, and he surprised me. We didn't talk about it, but he surprised me that we're audio today. So I am excited for that.
So am I.
One quick thing. I'm going to switch over to my screen.
Uh-huh.
And if you click on Tim's link in the below the stream, it'll take you to his Behance. And one of the things I love is the explanation of, I am a studio manager at Adobe. So I should have got the studio manager part correct.
That's actually not correct anymore. My title has changed. I am now the Community Engagement and Production Manager for Adobe Live.
Ooh.
Yes.
I like that. That's better. It sounds better.
Yeah. I'm still doing mostly the same thing, but I'm also now engaging with the community. See, you can see me engaging right now.
Okay, Bruce is saying my audio is breaking time to time. I hope it's not Bruce. I'm having issues.
Sounding fine to me.
Okay. Well, I'm fighting it on my end.
Oh, jeez.
Just so I forgot where I was. Oh yeah.
You want to talk about the Behance side and the explanations?
No. I actually have a question. Did you come up with the title, or did Rufus?
Well, neither of us. My new boss, Clara, came up with the title, I assume.
Gotcha.
I mean, if it was up to me, I would have been something like Master of Adobe Live, the Universe, and Beyond.
I love it.
But apparently that was unprofessional, so.
Got ya. Oliver, to answer your question, wow, my voice just broke. I'm going through puberty. While I speak, my Mac, for some reason, rolled, and it keeps dropping volume. So, I've got the gains. Yeah. So I'm sorry. I'm fighting it. So, Tim. Okay, I think we're just gonna kick over to your screen.
That's a good idea. Show some content. Yay!
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So, because as you may remember from just a few seconds ago, I will be working on my Mac, which is over there. I will switch my cameras to this one. Hey, look at that. No green screen. Just gonna turn it a bit lower. There you go. Am I in frame?
Yes. Looking
perfect. Good. All right. Oh, thank you. But what about the camera? No. Okay. So for today, I thought so what I do when I'm not working is I just like to play around with music. And what I lately have been doing was just cutting down some very affordable stock footage from a very good stock website from Adobe, stock.adobe.com. I've been cutting them together in some sort of fake movie teaser, trailer, video, you know? And I thought for today, perhaps we can have a look at that trailer. Well, we can play it all the way through, but as you will notice, there's no sound, no audio. So maybe we can hop on over into Audition and compose some mystical, mysterious music. The
Yes.
Right. For that to hopefully succeed, first, I would probably recommend just having a quick watch through the teaser trailer. It's very short, it's not long at all. So we can spot perhaps some key moments we want to highlight with music. I'm just going to pop the chat over to my other side so I can also see that. There you go. All right. Are you ready?
Go for it.
Right. So it starts like this, with some mysterious cornfields, some crop circles. There you go. Someone walking through what appears to be an old building. Some space for some text. I don't know, like, coming this summer, or something like that. Maybe we can do some voiceover if we have time. Some more mysterious things. Yes, from the creators of Wall on the Floor. And then actor number 1. And, well, that's a bit long. Actor number 2. And fade out.
Oranges.
Yeah, I've heard they are very frustrating. All right, that's our teaser trailer. Oh, that's a secret government scientific facility. Yeah, that's right.
With the swing set.
Yes, definitely yes. And of course, to see how I did this, you will have to watch a Discord hangout, which will be happening later next week. Ooh, cross promo. All right. So for today, I thought perhaps some music would be in store. And where else to create music than Adobe Audition? So Shawn, testing your Premiere knowledge, where do you go to send something to Adobe Audition?
I have never used Audition, so I don't even have a clue.
Wait, you don't play an instrument?
No, I'm sorry.
Oh, well. Maybe your voice is your instrument. Right. So, what I wanted to say is you can go to Audition right from Premiere. And the cool thing about that is, let's give it a name, let's call this Relink session. The cool thing about this is you don't have to render out the video. So if you have a very complex timeline, it can stream the video, send through dynamic link. You don't have to export. And when you click OK, Audition will hopefully open in just a moment. There you go. And we have our timeline ready. So we can see we have the video playing in the corner. I can play that back if I want to. Of course, there's no audio. But that's how we can do it. And later on, we can actually send it back to Premiere. But I think we'll stay in Audition for now because, I mean, yeah, we would have the one track anyway. All right, cool. So let's start out with something perhaps just a basic layout with just a basic instrument, so we can have at least a feel on the timing, tempo, key, and so on. And for that, I have prepared a top-down camera, so you can see what I'm doing. Hey, look at that. All right, so I'm just going to switch to a basic string sound. Oh, that's not strings. Hang on a minute. That's strings. All right. And hopefully you can hear that.
Let me know in
Perfect.
chat if you can hear it.
All right. And what I want to do now is just have a quick watch through and just play around. See if I can come up with anything that would make sense. Just make that a bit bigger. I'm actually going to mute my microphone so you can't hear me banging on the keys. Right. So let's see. Now it's freezing. Perfect. Perhaps that was too big for Premiere to handle. Calculating playback. Come on. There we go. That's better. Let's try that again. It's really not liking the video playback today for some reason. Oh no. What can we do? Maybe we do have to export that. Oh. No. It's not liking it. Shawn, help.
Wrong guy to ask.
I mean, worst thing we'll do it in Premiere. It's not great, but we'll do. Well, now it's working. Maybe we just need to give it a playback. Let's see. And then perhaps something boom. And I'm picturing perhaps when it fades to this, some sort of. That's a technical term.
I love it.
Right. Okay. So, where do we start? Perhaps actually strings wouldn't be a bad idea just to get the basic layout down. But I don't think these sound too great. So maybe I have a special keyboard over here, which hopefully you can see this. I can make this a bit bigger. Zoop. Which if I press down, you can vary how much loudness you want. And you can also, what's really fun, you can wiggle the keys. Sometimes I just do that every day. Right. So, maybe some strings from this one. Because I really like how slow you can get in there. Yeah, that's better. All right. So let's record something.
Okay, we do have a quick question.
Yeah.
Evie is asking, have you done any audio tracks for Adobe Express?
For Adobe Express? No, I haven't done anything there yet.
I guess it would be stock, like stock audio.
Probably, yes. I think so. No, but no, I haven't done anything for that yet. Right. Okay. So the way I'm going to record is I should have set up everything. So hopefully I can set the input device. Of course, it's the wrong one. So let me show you how you can set up your audio. Input, I want my audio. There you go. And my audio interface. That's better. All right. So now, there we go. That's it. Now we should be able to set up the correct input, which I think should be number 5. Let's see. Yeah, 5 and 6. Okay. The reason for me, because I have to look that up, is I have a couple more input channels. Usually I do just have 1 or 2 mic inputs, but this audio interface has a couple more, so I need to pick this one. So hopefully... Yes! Perfect. Right. Okay. Shall we start?
Please.
Okay, then this is where it counts. Hopefully I can come up with something that's not too bad. Right, I'm going to hit record and we'll see what happens. Could be great, could be utter garbage. We'll find out in a moment.
So you don't have anything prepared?
No. I mean, I've been playing around with some instruments, but not really, no.
Cool.
Very exciting. I know.
I love it.
All right. So this will be, just going to add some fades, just so we don't have any clicks or pops. So this will be our, our bass line, our pad in the background, just to get some ideas in. Right. Let's see and hear if that sounds like anything we could use. It's not too bad. If the video was playing, it would be even better. Oh, there you go. I think we're just going to make it a bit quieter. Okay, perfect. Right. So next, perhaps I would like to get some structure in there, because right now it's all a bit, but there's nothing really happening. So I'm just going to go to a second layer. Let's call this actually strings. We want to be organized. Strings, background, maybe. How about that? Maybe some flute. Some woodwinds? What do you think? Or maybe a guitar? Any preference? I don't know.
Chat, that's on you. I mean,
woodwinds, guitars, more strings, a bass. What do you want to hear?
I was thinking like bassoon.
Bassoon. Okay.
Woodwinds.
All right. Woodwinds. Horns. Woodwinds and cellos. Flugelhorn. I wonder if I have a flugelhorn. I don't know. Woodwinds. All right. We'll start with woodwinds then. Where are my woodwinds? Percussion string woodwind ensemble. There it is. Woodwinds. Right. Oh, by the way, for those who don't know, this is a virtual instrument which I'm using, and because I obviously don't have clarinet at hand, and I don't have a 16-piece string orchestra anyway, so I'm using virtual instruments today, and I just quickly have to make sure they are actually showing up in Audition, which is always fun. Outputs, speakers, I think it's number 31 and 32. So hopefully if I can select number 31 and 32, this should show up. No, why not? Oh,
I think
no.
you selected 33.
Did I?
Yeah.
Hang on a minute. 31 and 32. Oh, did I? 33. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. Whoopsie daisy. 31 and 32. Let's try that one more time. 31. Oh, maybe I have to click OK. How about that? Yeah, I have to click OK. Cool. All right, I think we are ready. So I'm just going to put that over here somewhere so I can see what's happening because I can control how loud they are. So let's see what we can do. Perhaps something high up there if you play with Mac. Yeah, something like that maybe. Just noodling around. All right. Shall we go for it?
Go for
Any
it.
questions? Go for it, okay.
Well, we have one.
Yeah?
Oliver is asking, is Tim using the Nord as a very expensive USB controller for contact?
No. Maybe. No, I also use the instrument. Because for those who don't know, this is a synthesizer which can actually produce sound on its own, but I just like this control over here, so I use it as a controller for virtual instruments. Well.
And before you start, Angus has a question.
Yeah.
Has Tim had formal musical training or self-taught, and your influences?
Musical training. I did have a bit of piano lessons for, I think, a year. And my parents asked me, let's put it that way, to learn the cello for 2 years. But I didn't like either of them, so I just stopped. And the rest is just self-taught. Just playing around, honestly. That's what I do when I'm not streaming or working. Just.
Wow.
All right. Cool. So let's see what I can come up with on the spot. Usually I would work to a click, so I have a in the background, but I thought
Chat,
today
go ahead,
form.
clap out the beat.
Not the best performance. Probably not going to win us a BAFTA, but it'll be enough. Right, let's listen back. I mean, that's watch out, Hans Zimmer. Here I come. The Hans Zimmer of Munich. Oh well. All right. Okay, that's Woodwinds.
Jeff is asking, what are the main advantages of using Audition compared to GarageBand or Logic?
Yes. The main advantage of Audition compared to Logic and GarageBand is, first of all, it comes free. It comes with your Creative Cloud subscription. I almost wanted to say it's free, but no, of course you have to pay for Creative Cloud. And you can import and export, or actually not import, you can use dynamic link to sync between Premiere, which I have right here. So I started here, I sent it to Audition, and we can send it back without exporting, without importing anything. It's all happening live. So that's a really cool thing. And of course, Audition has some really, really good effects for noise reduction, for example, or for some compressors, dynamics processing, and so on. So, of course, I mean, truth be told, I also like Logic. I have it on my computer, but for today, I thought I want to keep things all Adobe, so we're using Audition. But for anything that's MIDI, if that means anything to you, then yes, Logic or GarageBand, of course, is the way to go, because Audition unfortunately doesn't support MIDI anymore. So if it does, then we can have another talk on this. Right. Okay. Hopefully that answers your question.
I think it does.
If I record myself playing the recorder, will I be as good as electronic version? Well, first of all, I also like the deeper version of this woodwind ensemble. It's very ominous.
Ooh.
But since you mentioned the recorder, there's something called, first of all, the sensual saxophone, which is,
Ooh.
yeah, it's great. But there's also the emotional recorder, and it's as great as it sounds. It's amazing, and it's free, by the way. This is a free instrument, so if you ever want to.
Sounds like me playing.
You can dial up the emotion. It's great. Hours of fun. Right. Part of me now actually does want to add the sensual sax, because, I mean, yeah, do not abuse the... well, sorry about that. It's very sensual. All right, let's take that away, because kids are watching. Okay.
Late night with Adobe Live.
Late night. Right. What else? I think we did have more strings. Someone said. No. Maybe I said that. Let's try some. I think someone mentioned cellos. We can also try cellos. But I do perhaps want to just bring in some more structure. So I have this ready. Yeah. Let's try that. Right. Because we actually want to do some work. We actually want to actually do some recording, not just mess around. So let's see. Should have thought of something. How about... I don't think I'm recording anything, am I?
I don't think so.
No. Forgot to set the input. There you go. Let's try that again. There we go. Now we are recording. I was like, that waveform is awfully quiet. Let's try that again. I mean, my improvisation wasn't too great anyway, so it doesn't matter. Let's try that. How about something deeper? Yeah. Nope. Not that note. Definitely not. Oh dear. Perhaps just something really deep, I don't know. Ooh.
Ooh.
Not a fan of the last part. Or we can cut that out. Right. Let's just fade that out. No one has to know we screwed up over there. All right. Okay. I am feeling some drums, maybe some in the distance, just to really drive home the fun. Let's see. I think I have some drums. Oh, not too bad. Nope. That's what I want to call one-finger scoring. Anyone can do that. Oh, I like that. I mean, why make it hard, right?
Yeah.
I could spend hours using the clone stem tool, or I can use generative fill. I could spend hours using the strings, or I can press one note. How about that? Right. I think this one is definitely a favorite. Let's keep that. Oh, man, that sounds good. All is lost. That's a... Ooh. Definitely, yes. Let's use that for the start. Right. This time I'm going to remember setting the input. And perhaps somewhere... And... Not my greatest work, but for half an hour, or actually just 15 minutes, it's not that bad. We can always refine later if we want to. Just gonna cut that up, give it a bit of fade. There we go. And I think I wanted to try the other one too. Area. Let's see. Maybe deeper? What do you think? This one? Or this one?
The deeper.
Or this one? The deeper, this one. Right. Perfect. Let's see what we can do. Actually, we could use the same track, maybe. Maybe it's the deep thing is just at the beginning. How about that? Oh, way too early for that. And then we can have a fade out, maybe. Just gonna fade that and move it. I like to move it over here. Right there. Let's listen. I said let's listen. Audition. That's a bit too loud. Let's just... Yep, not too bad, eh? I think we're setting the mood. What I'm now missing is just some, like a melody of some sort, of a key, a leitmotif. That's what we call it in the music biz. Also, I forgot to name my layers. Always name your layers. Layer 01. Perfect. Okay. That was a joke.
I was expecting you to start singing.
Sing it? Probably not a good idea. I might break something. Okay. Although, having said that, I do have some choir libraries available, which are aptly named Mysteria. Take a listen.
Oh.
this at the end a bit? Let's just listen. We don't have to record straight away. Oh, it's the wrong key. Whoops. Let's try. No. It's very quiet. I also like the name Disturbing Sanctuary. Drama Melodies. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, that's it. Nice and quiet. Oh. Perhaps at the end. Wow. Wow.
This is wonderful, Tim.
Is it? Well, I hope you like it. I'm having fun. I'm not sure if it translates over the screen, if the excitement is as big as I think it is.
I think everyone's enjoying it.
I hope so, because there's going to be more of this. Right. Okay, now we move that to the end. No. 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 Not at all. Not at all. Okay, scratch that. It doesn't sound... No. just no. Sometimes you have to accept that things don't work out. Instead, we could try some guitar, maybe. Or cello. How about that? Right, let's see. I think I do have a guitar ready. Which I just need to make sure we can actually hear the guitar. Oh, I've muted it, I think. Did I mute it? Yes. There it is. Guitar! All right. Perhaps some delay and some reverb just to give it a bit of atmosphere. So instead of this, we have and reverb. Is that a yes or no? I don't know.
I like where it's going.
Okay, let's see. Just need to wait for the reverb to quiet down. Come on. Oh dear. All right.
Chat's loving this, by the way.
Okay. There's a bit too much happening with the woodwinds. We might need to turn that down at the end because that's just a bit too much chatter. Like no, it's too messy. All right, that's my impression of the lonely guitarist. Not too bad. Right, what's next? Just thinking of one on the floor now. Right. Perhaps some... I do happen to have something called Twisted Trees. This is a horror library. You can see by the image. Or is that too much?
Too much.
Maybe a bit too much. Too much. Creep factor. No. 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 Yes. All right. You can see I'm just trying things out. And I think we are running out of tracks. So just let me add another one. Option A, for those of you playing along at home. At least we have one keyboard shortcut today. Option A. Creates a new stereo track. And Shift space records. If you actually arm the track for recording, then it records. And if you select the correct input, then it does record indeed. Yeah, look at that. All right. And, of course, I forgot about the transition at the end. The I'm going to make that quieter, don't worry. Much quieter. Zoop, and fade out and fade in. And somewhere perhaps here. Yeah, so it's just the background, giving us a bit of texture. Not too bad. All right. Now I think it's time for our... That's the technical term, by the way. Oh, no. By the way, feel free to interrupt me if I'm waffling on too much.
No, I'm loving this, Tim.
Great. At least that makes one of us. Right, let's see. I need a... So probably... I think I have something called hit and impact somewhere. Probably rise and hit. There it is. So let's see. Oh, that's too loud. Let's make that a bit quieter for now. No. Not feeling that either. Could do it. Maybe we try a different one. Thunder, that sounds good. Well, that's good. And I think the other instrument was still playing in the background. That's why we had this weird sound. So I'm just going to mute that. Let's see again. Yeah, that's it. See, I have the... I think I was trying to imitate thunder. If you couldn't tell.
Lightning and the thunder.
Thunderbolt and lightning. It's very frightening. Right. Okay. Where's my key? Right, we can just record that and move it around. Although that feels a bit too short, doesn't it? It's just and it's done. I think we need to be longer. Yeah, it's just too short. Let's make it longer. Luckily, we can do that. I think about 12. It's too long. Maybe an 8. Yeah, I'll take it. Right. Let's record. It's one finger scoring once again. Okay, and move it so hopefully this crash lines up with this point. Right, let's zoom in. Because that's where I want to have my transition. Right here, I think. Let's see. I mean, that's a thing. I probably want to fade out this one as well earlier, so we don't have this playing through at the end. So I'm just going to fade that out right here. Let's try that again. Well, something is still playing. I think over here, right? Just need to crop that in. Here we go. And that one as well. And that one too. And probably this one as well. And let's give them a fade. This is the really fun part. Moving tracks and fading them in and out. Wow. Riveting content, Tim. Yeah. Could work. Maybe make it a bit louder. So it's really impacting our track. Here we go.
We have a quick question, Tim.
Sure.
Bruce is asking, does Tim want to work on movie production in the near future?
No. Absolutely do not want to. You know why? Because I like this to be my hobby. If I don't want to work, I don't have to. So that's actually something, I mean, jokes aside, this is something that's very important to me. Things I do for fun, I like to keep as a hobby. Doesn't mean you can't have fun at work. I do love streaming, don't get me wrong. But if you do have to do something for work, then it can quickly become not fun anymore. So music and everything I like to keep as a hobby, so I don't have to work if I don't want to. That's essentially the reason. So no, while it sounds very good, it's probably a ton of fun, but I really don't want to do this for a living. No. But yeah, sounds good. No. All right.
Good answer.
Thank you. Cool. So maybe as one last track, because I think we're nearing the hour, and of course, I mean, we can always keep going, but you know, I thought perhaps just some lamenting Nordic instruments from this instrument, which already looks very Nordic, if you catch my vibe.
Ooh.
Right?
Yeah.
Isn't that cool? Maybe a different preset. Good opportunity. How about that? No? Ooh, there we have a voice. But no. Quiet death. Jesus. Keep it light. Join us listening through presets for the next 40 minutes.
Stuart has a question.
Yes.
Have you been going to many gigs lately to get inspiration?
Ooh. Actually, no, but I've been watching a lot of movies and series, and of course, there's also plenty of really interesting YouTube videos from actual composers who do this for a living. Yeah, there's tons of material out there to just get inspired. And as you maybe have seen throughout the hour, sometimes it's really just one finger scoring. These libraries, while expensive, do exist for a reason. So you can literally just play. Two fingers. And you already have a movie track. Isn't that amazing? Right. So maybe. Something like that. Just really basic. And minimize. And new track. Option A. Set the input. I'm getting really good at this. Record. And we have sound. Right. Let's see where we want to have some. Actually, I don't like this. It's too much. See, this is why I don't want to do this for a living. Let's start with that. Sure, why not? And I will move this a bit further out. I started too early. Right. Just move that because I didn't want to start that early. I think somewhere here maybe. Fade in so it doesn't start as loud. Ooh, that's better. I think we need to quiet down the guitar just a bit. Okay, yeah. I think I'm pretty happy with that. So, we could keep going, obviously. I mean, there's plenty of things to try out. We could make it longer. We could maybe add a cello or even a violin. We can always do that, but I feel like... I think there's a point where it becomes too much and too cluttered. So I think this would be a good time to... take a listen and see if we're actually missing something obvious. Alrighty. And because otherwise I will be here for the next few hours and I have to do some work today. So let's have a listen. Yeah, I know. I wish the playback wasn't hanging. It would have been even better. But maybe we can export to Premiere and then have a smooth playback. I mean, I could think of maybe some waves crashing as a sound effect. Yeah. Yeah. That needs to be louder, definitely. Can I set the gain of just one track? I think I can. Ugh. Track. Gain. Somewhere. Of course. Hang on. Just gonna move this to a new track. And make this louder. There we go. Because I really did like this one. Right. Ooh, and yeah, go on.
Can you try something? I don't know if this is going to work.
Yeah.
But can you duplicate the Big Thunder?
Big Thunder, yes. So this
Crash.
one.
Yep. And
Yeah.
put it at the location in the stream where it has the black smoke. So
Just gonna mute that so we can have a quick playthrough. So just tell me where you think.
right there. Like when that,
right there?
yeah, when that comes out. Or I'm just thinking out loud.
No, that's good. Maybe. Or we also have this one.
Oh, that one's better. Yep.
Okay, sure. Right here. I probably wouldn't use the same, but we can try.
Right now, yeah.
How it sounds. Just give it a try. Of course. We can always change it up later if I want to, because I don't think you want to watch me do that for the next few hours. So let's zoom in so we can actually position it. That's too early. That's too late. Come on. Right. I think that's right. Yeah, I do like the idea, but I feel like we need a different sound. But see, that's collaborating. I would have never thought of that. That's good. That's good. Very good. Very good. Right. How about we try a different sound? Just make it quick. We have swooshes. We have subs. We have lifters, into the void, percussive, hybrid instruments. I think subs, maybe? Basic sub. Ooh. For those of you watching on a phone, you won't be able to hear that. Ooh. How about sub 2? It's very quiet. Maybe we have to make it louder, but I do like it. Well, that's too deep. Let's stick with basic sub 1.
Yeah.
I feel like that's good enough. All right. Oh, the track for record. Never forget that. And let's try that again. And of course, pick the correct input. Tim, we've been through that. Wasted a perfectly good take for this. Okay, so where was our drop? It was right here. All right. So probably right around here. I don't know. Like that. Just give it a bit more volume. Hopefully it won't distort. Man, I'm good at selecting presets. Wow. Oh yeah, so it's amazing. All right. Maybe, there was a thunder sub. Maybe we can layer them. No? No? Because into the void. Perhaps something like that. That's too much?
Yeah.
That could work. Surprise attack. Yeah, that's it. Let's not make it as more complicated as it should be. Right. Quick record. Then I think we'll have one final watch through and call it a day. Just gonna crop that. And yeah, that has to be enough for today. I could go on add some bass if I wanted to, but I'm not gonna. All right, cool. So now let's export or bring it back to Premiere if I can remember how to do that.
Command S.
Well, saving would be a good idea in the first place, actually. You know? Yeah, let's save
Annika
it.
did show up today.
Oh, right. Okay. I definitely know there is a way to send it to Premiere. And I've done it yesterday, but I can't remember what it was. So maybe we can just send to Premiere. No. Premiere. Export.
Oh.
All right. There it is. File, export, export to Premiere. All right. File, export, export to Adobe Premiere Pro. The reason why I'm using Audition, because we can do that. And yeah, just save it as that. That's fine. We don't need each track. We just want to mix it down to a stereo file and export that. And now Audition is going to come in and say, yep, new audio track, or we can just put it on audio 1. That's absolutely fine. And there we have it. So I think I'm just going to hide this. And as a final effect, I think I'm just going to add a multiband compressor just to bring it up to volume, just to make it that much louder. And there happens to be a broadcast setting. And I think with that, we can do a watch through. Let's see. Are we at the right position? Yes, we are. I'm going to mute my microphone for that. There we have it. I think that's our teaser trailer. We probably could have spent more time, but for roughly an hour, it's not too bad.
I love it. Music means, or how can I say this? Music adds so much feeling to the scene that you created. Like from what you showed in the beginning to now, like, wow, so cool. So cool.
And what's really interesting is if you score it entirely differently, you can take it in a whole new direction. I'm pretty sure we could do a rom-com for this too, if you want to.
Or it could have been a rom-zom.
See what you did there? Amazing. Right. Shameless plug. I will do the video editing in a Discord hangout next week.
On which Discord?
On the video Discord, Adobe Video Discord. So if you want to hang out, I will post the details in there, hopefully today or tomorrow. But if you want to see me noodling on the video form with the inks and effects and everything, then join me.
Absolutely. Tim, this has been great. You met and surpassed my expectations beyond belief.
Yes. Thank you. I will send you the 50 euros for saying that later.
Also, your check's in the mail.
Ooh, chocolate. Thank you.
Ooh, I could send
Just
you
a bar of
chocolate.
chocolate, and it's like, ugh.
Okay, Tim,
Oh
thank you
dear.
so much for showing up today.
This was
This
fun.
this was a blast, and chat, I think loved it. They want to see more of you, and I'm
But
still
maybe
fighting my.
we can do some collaboration at some point. You and I cut together a video trailer, and we'll do some scoring. Maybe, who knows? I'm open.
Yeah, me too. I love it. I want to thank you everybody for being here today. Oh, my audio. Tim, will you do the outro?
If you tell me what I should say, then definitely something like "We'll be back next week" on Adobe Live. No,
Oh, no.
wrong text.
Oh, that's right. You don't have your prompter on, your teleprompter.
No, it's I'm looking into a black void. Curiously, one of the presets we just used. Um,
That's funny. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I will be back later this week, and Relink will be back in 1 week with another special guest. And there goes my audio. Uh, have a great rest of the day, everybody. And Tim, thank you again. Bye, everyone.
Bye.